In the world of entertainment, it seemed that everything had been left behind. But the tension between Demet Özdemir and Can Yaman has erupted again. This time, it was Demet who broke the silence. Everything began after a comment made by Can in a recent interview, where he said that some people can only live in the past. Many believed he was referring to her. Tired of these hints, Demet responded on social media with a firm message. "Enough! Stop talking about me. I closed that chapter and I am moving forward." The statement went viral within hours. Friends close to Demet explained that she had endured this situation for a long time and that she was frustrated by the way her name kept resurfacing, directly or indirectly, in every interview. Now, she has decided to set a boundary. Meanwhile, Demet is experiencing a completely new moment in her career. Her new series with Chagatai Ulusoy has been well received, and the energy between them behind the scenes has been described as sincere and natural. Many see this as a new stage in her life. However, the situation has also affected Can's current partner, Sarah Bluma. According to sources, Sarah is tired of constantly hearing Demet's name. She reportedly told her friends, "Always the same story. Every moment, every achievement, her name comes back. I'm exhausted." Thus, Can finds himself caught in the middle. On one side, a past the public refuses to forget, and on the other, a present relationship strained every time the subject returns. For now, he prefers not to speak. But many believe the silence won't last. Commentators say that between Demet and Can, this is not just a love story that ended. It is the clash of two strong personalities, two rising careers, and a past that still echoes. In my view, when people talk about Demet, they often forget that behind the admired actress, there is a woman who has had to withstand constant expectations, comparisons, and commentary that rarely recognize her humanity. The conversation always returns to her relationship with Can, as if everything she has built could be reduced to that chapter the public refuses to release. It is true that their connection once went beyond the screen. It was visible. But that time belongs to the past, not as a wound, but as part of growth. And here is something rarely acknowledged. Demet had to learn to protect her emotional space. Some criticize Sarah, others talk about destiny between Demet and Can. But in reality, many simply want to freeze time. Life does not work that way. Demet moved forward. She changed, learned, endured criticism, and kept going. Demet carries a quiet dignity. She does not need to explain herself. She simply continues. And that takes strength. There are connections that can have been meaningful, yet do not need to be revived. Letting them remain where they belong can be the truest form of respect. Demet is a woman who does not define herself by her relationships. She chose to write her own narrative, to make her career, growth, and stability the priority. And although not everyone admits it, that choice commands respect. What I see in her is transformation, not for applause, but for coherence. She remained firm when social media became a courtroom. She remained silent when others expected shouting. She moved forward when some wanted her stuck in the past. I cannot say what she feels for Can today, nor whether their paths will ever cross again. But I know this. Demet is not waiting for that. She is building the life she chooses. The public may romanticize whatever they wish, but Demet has shown something rare. Love can have been real, deep, and yet not be the eternal center of life. This does not make her less sensitive. It makes her stronger, more aware, and above all, more free. Amid all this, her agency announced a press conference where Demet will thank fans for their support. Everyone is waiting for her to speak, but maybe she doesn't need to, because sometimes silence is the loudest way to tell the truth. And now the question is this the fall of Demet Özdemir or her rebirth? I still believe that, despite time passing, the story between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir continues to leave a deep mark on those who watch them grow as actors and as people. But if I focus on Can, what strikes me most is his transformation. From that passionate, spontaneous young man at the start of his career to a more reserved, almost guarded man who has learned to protect himself from a world that often judged him more for his private life than for his talent. There's no denying that his relationship with Demet marked a turning point. For many, they were the perfect couple, on and off screen, a symbol of a genuine connection that the public truly believed in. But success has a price, and for Can, that price was constant exposure, rumors, criticism, and the pressure of maintaining an idealized image. Today, I see him more solitary, more focused on his international career. And while some interpret this as coldness, to me, it's maturity. He has learned that silence sometimes protects better than 1,000 words. While Demet continues her path in Turkey, showing a unique sensitivity and undeniable talent, Can seems to have chosen a different route, more ambitious, more global, and although many fans still dream of seeing them together again, I believe Can is now seeking something deeper: stability, respect, and freedom to be himself without masks. Perhaps this is the true evolution of Can Yaman, leaving behind the myth of the perfect leading man and becoming at last a complete man with his shadows, his scars, and his strength. And yet, one thing remains unchanged. Every time their names are mentioned together, the public feels that same magic once more. Not because time hasn't passed, but because, despite everything, their authentic chemistry left a mark that neither fame nor distance will ever erase.